What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Jobber's Delight podcast with your host with the most, Professor Arthur Wine, the man with knowledge. Say what's up, Art.
What's up, guys?
All right, and today we have a special guest. Our special guest today is none other than the man with the plan, the brains of the PWL of Pro Wrestling Legacy, the man, the myth, Mr. Ceez. Ceez, say what's up, my brother.
What's up? Hello, everyone. Glad to be back on with you guys. It should be fun.
Thanks, bro. Yeah, usually we talk about on this podcast, talk about old school stuff. Well, to me, this is kind of like an old school thing because I've always wanted to know. I'm always interested in how organizations are formed, and I know me and Artie have always chopped it up regarding. He tells me all the old school stuff about PWL, that it was a Pro Wrestling Zen, and I'm like, wow, that's crazy, and I never understood that. On our last podcast, I know you had mentioned some stuff, man, that you kind of wanted to get off your chest. And here's your platform, my brother. We're here. Let it all out, man. Tell us. Start from the beginning, brother. How did this all start?
How it all started was with again, it was Pro Wrestling Zen. I had a friend. I want to go with their shoot names, not their work names. I had a friend named Josh, and he was helping this guy Randy Therese, which was head trainer and the creator of Pro Wrestling Zen. Again, they started their own academy. They were planning to do shows. So my friend Josh, a longtime friend, I was friends with him since back in 2005. So yeah, I known him for a good minute. we used to do a lot of creative stuff together, and he told me, hey man, we're gonna start a new promotion. Do you think you want to help out on the creative side as filming, editing? And I was like, yeah, dude, I'll give it a try. I mean, that sounds fun. Long time wrestling fan. And so yeah, I got on board with Pro Wrestling Zen, and then obviously Josh's brother, his name's Joey. He was one of the wrestlers from Pro Wrestling Zen, and yeah, I've known those guys forever. So yeah, it was a natural fit. Randy Therese was pretty cool at that time. Super cool. I honestly, I learned a lot from Randy Therese, from wrestling to reffing to editing to how to produce a show. Honestly, everything that I know and what I do is because of Randy Therese. I'll give him the props for that. Again, that guy he knows his wrestling. He knows what to do. But yeah, that's how I got in, dude. I was supposed to be a cameraman, just a cameraman, and help edit and do videos and shit. They even had this own this YouTube reality show called Inside the Dojo. Yeah.
Oh wow.
So yeah, dude. So I was able. Which is on our YouTube page. If you scroll down to our oldest stuff, you'll see the Inside the Dojo stuff. Oh, and cool. A lot of that stuff I got to write, edit, just have fun with it, man. And at the end of the day, this is what I love to do. Because it's fun. You know what I mean? It's supposed to be fun. So and then when we were getting closer to our show, again, this is maybe 4 months. I started in February of 2001, and it was already gonna be May. And we needed a ref for our first show. They did not have no refs.
Wow.
So I was I volunteered. I was like, you know what? I'll take a dab at it. You know what I mean? So that's how I became a ref, and then I became their full-time ref. just literally reffing all their matches. Pro Wrestling Zen maybe lasted from May of 2001 all the way to August of 2021. I keep saying 2001.
Wow.
Sorry. So it only lasted 4 months, but again, we're doing weekly shows. It was every Saturday. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Within those 3-4 months, I repped over 50 matches. It was crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how I got started with Pro Wrestling Zen.
Wow, man. How old were you, man, when you first got in?
Shit, dude, this was
2001.
2001, I was 32 around there.
Yeah. Get out of here.
Yeah, dude, around there, 32, 33. I'm not good with that. Yeah,
you look great.
Thanks,
that's cool, man. That's cool. Art, any questions, Professor?
No, man. It's crazy. How Randy started that. I actually met Randy, I would say in the late 90s, early 2000s, out there in the EPWF scene.
Jeez.
Yeah, I mean, before he had long hair and everything. And he, I was part of the crew that would help with the ring and everything. So he started training, and you got to give him his props. I mean, he got good. He went to the East Coast. He did what he did over there. In fact, I found out about Pro Wrestling Zen through him. He sent me a message. He's like, "Hey, you should check this out." Um, we're gonna go through real names, right? So not shoot names. His buddy Zach got into it. I actually met Zach before he was a wrestler, also. So it was crazy, how everything just came together with that. And
Wow.
So
I
you're
remember
so you're legit friends with Zach?
I wouldn't say friends, but I mean, I would see him everywhere at the shows. I remember seeing him at the when Vicky Guerrero came. That's when I kind of
Okay.
kicked it the first time. Um, and I remember going to a show and being like, "Hey, where's Randy?" And he was like, "Hey, man, that's no longer he's no longer with us." So I was kind of with you guys through the whole, departure and everything that happened, man. So it's crazy to hear it from your point of view too.
Wow.
Like a funny story. He was here this past Monday, Zach, and I had to kick him out.
No
Really?
way.
Wow.
It's because we ended on bad terms, and then he shows up to our place here and thinking like, I'm like, bro, like we built this without you, like
Yeah.
it'd be cool if skedaddle out of here.
Yeah,
Wow, man. Wow, that's crazy, man. And
yeah.
which wrestlers were in back then, man? Like, I mean, they're probably not around like in the scene anymore, more likely, right?
Oh, what are you talking about?
About like any of the wrestlers from back in the day from Pro Wrestling Zen. That are they any of those guys still around or
Oh hell yeah, dude! You got Cosmo, you got Marty, you got
wow, okay.
Gmo.
Okay.
Yeah, they
Wow,
were,
nice.
they're again like, and then what I guess again that's what we're here to talk about. And so Randy was again an amazing trainer and somewhat of a good mentor as well. You know what I mean, when it came to pro wrestling. But he started like scaring the kids because at the end of the day, Cosmo and Marty, they were kids, man. They were like 19, 18 years old. And he
Wow.
kept saying we need more students. If we don't get more students, we're gonna close down. Like he was like, just like fucking how do you say, just scaring the fuck out of them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And again, they're kids, and us as the adults, as in me, Joey, Josh, I'll say his name, Johnny Law and Domino, we were like, this is
Okay.
not cool, you know what I mean? Because like we everybody was working for free. He's charging at the door. A lot of the times we're putting money into this, so Domino took the initiative to do I guess like the numbers, you know what I mean? And she
Okay.
broke down everything. She gave it to me, Joey, Josh, Johnny Law, and then we discussed it like oh shit, like this guy's making a lot more money, which fine, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's his money at the end of the day, it's his business. But don't be coming at us that we need this, we need that. Like there's no money when there is money. You know what I mean? And at that same time, at our old place, which was Toma a Mano, whatever you want to call it, the glass box, I think that's what it was called at 1.2. The owners there, they were getting tired of Randy shit because he was having shows every Saturday and he wasn't paying anything. They're
Oh,
like, hey man,
wow.
they're like, part of your lease was, just to train whatever days we're going to train, not having shows and bringing the public inside here. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So they got to the point where they came up to me and Domino because again I became really cool with the owners of Toma / Amano, and they said, hey man, they're like, we don't want to do this, but like if the only way you guys can stay if Randy leaves. If Randy doesn't leave, all of you leave.
Wow.
And at this time, we already had done the math and everything with our numbers. So we had like this big meeting. We blindsided Randy after a training session. Domino had printed all like the paperwork for all the guys for him, and then she was like, "This is what money's coming in. This is what money's coming out," and he didn't dispute anything at all.
Wow.
He did not. Oh, I lie. He disputed one thing. I think she put down that he spent $200 worth of a tape for the ring. Like,
Yeah.
and he's like, no, it's not 200. It's only 100. But that was the only thing he did. From everything she hit him with, that's the only thing he disputed.
Wow, man.
So yeah. So then from there, we told the guys like, we'll take over. You know what I mean? Like we'll literally take over. And at that time, I was really cool with the guys from Lucha League.
Okay.
And so they were like, they needed a place because they just had left their old place. They needed a place. We needed a ring. So I was like, it makes sense. It like works perfectly. So I said, we have the place, you have the ring, let's work together. That shit only lasted for like a month.
Wow. Why, man?
Egos, dude. Egos.
Here we go with the egos, bro. I remember you told me that one of the first times me and you chatted it up, man. The egos, man.
Honestly, dude, like it was, again, I know they'll have their version of their story. Again, this is my point of view. This is what I feel. This is what I think would happen. But if they want to go ahead and sit down and talk about it, we can go ahead and talk about it. But we were charging them $100 in rent.
Okay.
A month. $100 in rent. Like that's nothing.
Nothing. Yes.
You spend more than $100 when you go out on a weekend. You know what I mean?
Yes. Oh yeah.
And they didn't want to pay it. They did not want to pay it. So we ended up kicking them out. And because they threw that, because we were using the ring, and because the first ever pro wrestling legacy show was under Lucha League ring. It was a ring. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But so they threw that in our face, like, well, we'll use our ring and blah blah blah. And then so Domino literally said, you know what? F you guys, get the hell out of here. And then the next day we bought a ring and we had our own ring.
Man.
Just
man.
Just like the thing is that we always could have gotten the ring. It's just we were just trying to collab with somebody at the end of the day. And dude, they thought they had one like over us because they had the ring, not knowing that we can go fucking buy a ring ourselves. But again, and it was like that day in, day out, like just brand new ring.
Wow.
Man. Yeah, man, good for you, man. Because I mean, when it comes to Lucha League and it comes to Legacy, I always tell people like it's like Disneyland and Western Playland, man. You want to go see the good shows, or do you want to go see the little kids play?
That's right.
And me on a personal level, I'm not too fond of Lobo and his wife personally. I don't care who knows it.
Nice.
But it comes from more of a business and money standpoint from my point of view. But yeah, man, you guys branching off and starting Legacy and continuing it the way you have. I mean, kudos to you guys, man. I think you guys are done way better without them.
No, yeah, thank you, man. And I know we used to get compared to them a lot, which I understood because we were working together, blah, blah, blah. There was like backstage heat between us two. But at this point, like it's already been like 3 years where I don't even think about them, bro. It's just like with the shit they're doing and what we're doing are totally different paths.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's just, it is what it is. And it just sucks because, again, I'm getting a little personal here, but Lucha League ruins the local scene here a lot because they underbid everybody for, like, instance, like the Comic Cons and all that shit, those big shows that have wrestling. They underbid everybody by a lot. They're basically doing these shows for free, where other promoters come up to me and like, what the hell's going on? Like, why are they charging that little? It's really like I charge them this much, and then they come here and charge like basically free just so they can have their name on that stupid. That's not stupid, but the Comic Con or whatever, like whatever festival they're on, and they're ruining it locally. Like it just and it us quote unquote promoters, like it pisses us off because like you're undermining everybody's hard work that we put in on the daily just because you want to have a show every fucking 3-4 months.
Yeah, exactly.
And from a fan standpoint, it embarrasses El Paso from a fan standpoint because they're putting out. I mean, not to knock them. I mean, they're trying, right? But who wants to see like an 8-year-old little girl wrestle when you can see somebody like from
Cosmo
Legacy,
Orion?
You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, come on, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that comparison you're saying about Disneyland and Western Playland, because when we first started, going to the Legacy shows, we were there to support the guys. We had heard a show that was at Moose's on Hawkins, and so I'm like, okay, hey, you know what, man, Gmo's on the card, Midas, Marty was on there, Bastards were on there pretty much, and I was like, me and the crew were like, hey, let's go support him, man. So yeah, it's on our side of town, so we want to go ahead and hit him up, and man, just like sloppy, man. I mean, I'm not saying I'm knocking these guys, like I can't do that kind of thing, but it's like I'm paying good money to be entertained, and to see garbage like that, I wasn't impressed, man. I mean, like there's this little kid that like had already hit Gmo like a couple times in the face. Gmo was like, hey dude, like you could tell Gmo's getting upset, and it got to the point where Gmo just got upset and just wailed on the kid, and then Marty comes in and just beat the crap out of him. It was hilarious, man.
I know what night you're talking about. It's but that's not Lucha League. Well, kind of same shit, but it's I think that's Aftermath, and that's
Yeah,
that's
now it
from
is. Now it's Aftermath. Now, yeah,
that,
you're right.
that's Joey and Josh that started Legacy with us, and then that's again, that's their promotion that was
Got you.
supposed to be
Got you.
the next big thing, and
Yeah,
nothing
and
happened.
I really haven't heard anything about those guys after that because I remember we were there and we're like Aftermath. Isn't that Dr. Dre's like record label? You know what I'm saying? Like what is that? Yeah,
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 man.
I think they are Dr. Dre fans. Maybe that's why.
you can tell.
But I think all they really got, man, and I'm gonna use stage names here. Is they got Cam Campos out there. They got CJ, and I know him on a personal level, so I'm not trying to like say anything bad, but I mean he's a good wrestler. I think he's legacy quality, but I think he chooses to go with the easier crowd.
Oh,
But
okay.
that's my opinion. But
It's because CJ, me personally with CJ,
yeah,
he wants to always be the big dog. He doesn't want to swim with other sharks. I
Oh,
mean,
okay.
so it's easy to stand out with. Again, I'm not knocking anybody off, but come on, like you've seen what Legacy is producing, you've seen what the Valor Promotions producing, and like I'm not afraid to say it anymore. Like we're top of the line when it comes here to El Paso. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like so, like why do you want to be wrestling with I don't want to say no names, but like with
You can
people that
say
are not gonna people that are not gonna push you to the other, like push you like as in far as like athleticism or anything like that. Like yeah, so CJ's likes being comfortable and being top dog. And again, like when CJ left and he came back, like he didn't have a little run with us after he left. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he didn't like it. Why? Because again, Cosmo's not a little kid anymore. Marty's not a little kid anymore. Like these guys are wrestling every fucking week, and CJ wrestles every 3 to 4 months. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Like,
at a little bar.
yeah,
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 Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
But
And when DJ came in, we let him have it, man. You know what I mean? Like we were letting him have it. This isn't your house,
Nope.
and go back to Lucha League, and and it's more because I want to see the dude more because I think he has the talent. But like he says, he chooses to be a big fish in a small pond. You know what I mean?
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
exactly, man. And again, like, and I have nothing but love and respect. I know again there's still like bad blood between us, but like I wish nothing but the best for them because again, like CJ does have that natural charisma. Like
Mhm.
Yeah.
you can't teach what he when he gets in the ring. You just can't teach that. People just generally like him. Like I understand it. He has the look, he has the attitude. But again, CJ will be CJ.
Ah, wow. And what about that time that he wrestled that Legacy, man? Was that like a favor? Or was it hard for him to like? Was it hard for you guys like to like even communicate when he came in?
No, not even, dude. Like honestly, I kept it straight business with him. It was nothing personal. He came because he was having problems with Lucha League. They were bickering with each other. So he like him and his brother came up to me and not came up to me, messaged me like, "Hey, can we talk? We're thinking about going back with Legacy." And I was like, "Yeah, sure." So when they came to talk, but the thing is, when they came to talk with us, like I had the guys there too because I was like, "This is not my company, my show." You know what I mean? The guys have a say in it, and basically, the guys just said like, "Yeah, you're more than welcome to come back. Just just leave your fucking ego at the door." And I want to say they did leave their ego at the door, but again, it didn't connect. Why? Because CJ wasn't the main attraction. You know what I mean? Like he just wasn't. So I think he just didn't feel comfortable in the locker room, and he never came back.
Wow, man.
He
Wow.
took a lot of losses in that run, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So after Pro Wrestling Zen, who came up with the name Pro Wrestling Legacy?
Again, it was at that time it was myself, Josh, Joey, Domino, and Johnny Law. We were all working together, and I want to say I can't remember correctly, but it has to be between Domino and Joey. They're the ones that came up with the name Legacy, but I want to say it's more Domino.
Okay.
Should be credited for the Legacy name.
Wow, man. And how was like the first show, your first actual Pro Wrestling Legacy show, like, after Pro Wrestling Zen, like without certain people involved with you guys? Like what did you think, like, shit, man, now we're on our own pretty much, I mean, what were your thoughts at that time?
Nervous. Obviously, we were naturally nervous. Excited because again, we were doing this on our own. Again, because when we started Legacy, again, it was all love and respect, and we all had the same vision, the same goals, and we're like, yeah, we're here to change the scene here in El Paso. Like we don't get me wrong, I love my lucha libre, I fucking love it, But again, like Legacy and Zen/Legacy was something different. It was supposed to bring more like American style here. Just change the culture a little bit here in El Paso. Just like, hey man, like lucha libre is cool, but like let's do a little bit of storytelling while we're fucking wrestling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, we were excited, man. Like again, our first show was Battle on Star Mountain. It was a tournament to crown the first ever Battle on Star Mountain winner, which was Johnny Law. It was a 1-day tournament too, a 1-night tournament, so it was pretty cool. I believe it was Cosmo versus Norinco versus Johnny Law, and then Johnny Law ended up getting the win.
Wow, that's cool, man. That's cool. Professor, any questions?
No, man. I mean, it's nice to hear it from you, like the management standpoint.
Yeah.
You know, I think you guys, well, more the talent. I would say Marty and Cosmo kind of, once Randy left and everything happened, kind of weeded people out, right? Who really wanted to be in Legacy. I recall a thing with Marty, and we're gonna go with his real name, Ernesto, who wrestled there a little bit, who's also doing the whole aftermath thing now. And I feel like Marty just felt like, hey, this guy's not good for us right now. You know what I mean? He's not doing what he needs to do for Legacy. And it's good that you give your talent, like you said, when CJ was in the room, you have the talent with you. You know what I mean? And that's what makes you who you are, a good promoter who makes people want to work for you and with you. And I think that's awesome, man. And the whole Dastan's family, they had their little thing going. I know Randy was their last champion. So I can only imagine Randy gave them a little bit of problems too, and that's why stuff happened the way it did. So I mean, props to you, man, for just weeding out the bad and just giving us this great fucking action, man.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
It's great.
Thank you, dude. I appreciate the words. I really do. It's just at the end of the day, like I just love collabing with people. I love working with people and just having fun. And that's what I generally try to do. Because like me, like I try to work, not try, but like I do work with other promotions. You mean behind the scenes, whether helping them with their music, lights, whatever. And it is what it is. It's their show at that when I'm working with them, it's their show. I'm like, yes, boss, yes, sir. You know what I mean? Like, what do you need? What do you want? Because it's not my show at the end of the day. But no, I love wrestling so much. Like, so I'm willing to work with other promotions. You know, we last year we helped God of the Ring. We helped obviously see that Oro promotions. We helped War promotions. You know what I mean? So like we're everywhere. You know what I mean? Like just again just because we're a big / small community when it comes to wrestling / lucha here.
Got you. How did you wind up hooking up with the Delgado promotions?
So when we started Legacy, Norinco came up to me and said, "Hey, some of the Delgado boys want to come train here," and then I was like, "Oh shit!" Like, are you sure? Just because of who they are and their name and just their legacy. So I said, "Yeah." I was like, "Sure enough, like, come on over. Like, tell them to come over." And then they started training with us. It was the two youngest Delgados started training with us, and then I guess as we started doing shows, they were working shows. And like, for instance, Midas is one of the ones that's wanted to train with us. And I guess the Delgados saw what we were doing. I want to say they thought it was cool. Their lease was up for where they had their ring, where they would train. And then they just came up to us and said, "Hey, is there something we can like work out? Maybe work together? Maybe because again we're having biweekly shows regardless. It's like maybe you guys do one Friday, we do another Friday."
Wow.
And then I said, "Yeah, let's fucking do it," because that's essentially what I wanted to do with Lucha League.
Okay.
So I said, cool, like yeah. So and then when we started working together, like, dude, you should have heard the noise like all around. Like, it's not gonna work out. Delgados are hard to work with. Blah blah. Dude, we heard so much shit that it's not gonna work out, and like, look at us now. Like, I think it's 4 years. It's gonna be 4 years that we've been working together. So yeah, dude, like, haters will hate.
Yeah, so I was gonna say, it's that hater mentality, man. It's like, why don't some people like seeing other people succeed? That's one thing I never understood. It's like, I don't know, I don't get it.
And don't get me wrong, like we bumped heads with the Delgados here and there, just on like they see one thing, we see another thing, but at the end of the day, like it's not personal, it's business, and that's what I love is like they can be upset with me because I did something that they don't agree with, right?
Yeah.
But they'll pull me aside, talk to me like, "Hey, this is why I think that was wrong," right?
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, they still respect like that's your show. You know what I mean? So like, yeah. So again, it's been smooth sailing. You know what I mean? And that's in the like other people I've been a sponge with is with Delados. Like, how can I not? They've been in this business since the fucking 50s.
Yeah.
So like, so yeah. So I just try to learn as much as I can from anyone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
From anyone.
Wow, man. And what are your what's the future look like for Legacy, man? What are your future plans? Like what do you want to accomplish with PWL?
And who are you thinking of bringing in?
Yeah, that's another good question.
Honestly, plans is just to keep on the course that we are right now, because where we're at right now, I didn't think we'd be doing it until like maybe year 8, year 10. You know what I mean? I feel like we're ahead of schedule, just because like, man, like it's growing so fast. We're I want to say we're getting new fans every time we have a show. You know what I mean? We build momentum, we build more momentum. I don't think we've taken any steps back. I really don't think we have, unless you guys can be straight with me if we have. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, Art
but
started.
No, not at all. Not at all.
It's because we're always trying to grow, dude. And then I think this is what I love about it so much, is because like I'm addicted to it. Like, we have a great show, and I'm like, fuck yeah, like that was amazing, blah blah blah. I'm like, chilling in the back with the guys, celebrating, and then like the next morning I wake up and then like I feel empty. And I'm like, fuck, I got to repeat that again. So it's just like, it's constantly like boom, but like trying to outdo yourself. So, you know what I mean? Obviously, not all shows are going to be home runs, or all shows are going to be as amazing as, like, for instance, this past Big Bang. I was in love with this past Big Bang. Something was different about it.
Yeah, man.
Something was different about it. It really was. The atmosphere, everybody was happy. Like, it was. We usually stress like at the Big Bang, and this time we weren't stressed, like normal stress, but it was just, I don't know. Everything just seemed smooth, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It
No, it ran great. Go ahead, Art. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, man, it was a great show. You went out on a limb. You put Pilar versus Peanut out there. You did a lot of good things on that show, man. And I was pleasantly surprised. I knew you could do it. But as soon as I saw the line outside, I was like, oh man, this is special. You know what I mean? Something big. It's nice.
Yeah, no, it was nice to see.
Yeah, it
was cool. But again, that's what Legacy's about. Like, for instance, Pilar and Peanut, just give a chance. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, if they drown, they drown, and we'll pull them back and just regroup, till they're ready. But again, that's what Legacy's about. We're here to give people chances and have fun at the end of the day.
Right, and not scare the shit out of the kids. Right, exactly. Yeah.
Nah, man, that's great. That's great, man. I love to hear that. What was your question, Art? Who are you going to bring in? That was the question, right?
Yeah, okay. Like Barty Scroll, you brought in some top names. And you know what? To your credit, man, you really don't bring in top names, and your shows are still out of this world, man. So I mean, it's just good to see a fresh face, or like somebody you've seen on the indie scene here and there. So just who you.
Right now, we're in talks. I want to say it, but I can't, just because it's not confirmed. Right. It's confirmed, but not confirmed. When I make the announcements on who's coming, it's been confirmed like 5 times. So we haven't gotten like our 5th confirmation. But we're talking from somebody from AEW right now for Clash of Kingdoms. So we should be bringing that should be our quote unquote our big name coming in the Clash of Kingdoms, which is March 20th.
Oh, nice.
So hopefully I can share that news soon, because again they've already said yes. They're just actually waiting for the confirmation from AEW just to sign off.
Oh, nice, man.
Awesome, man.
Is it a female or a male star?
It's a male star.
Okay, cool.
But
cool.
We're that same day we're thinking of bringing another a quote unquote like another big name that you don't really see here. So yeah.
Oh, nice, man. And how do you how does this work, man? Like, do you reach out to them through social media? Like, how does it work to get a hold of these talents sometimes?
Honestly, dude, so the first big name we ever brought to Legacy was Styling Rogers.
Okay.
And
wow.
And that's because he's really good friends with Clásico Lucha Punk. I don't know if you know who that is here in the local scene.
Oh, Andy. I know, man.
I know Andy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, he's really cool. He's really cool with Stallion. They trained together in Odessa when Andy lived over there in Odessa. So he told me, hey, Stallion Rogers would be down to come to do a show here in El Paso. And then I was like, all right, cool. So we got the ball rolling with Stallion Rogers. Super cool dude. He did a seminar for the guys and everything. Dude has so much knowledge. This was right before his first trip to Japan. So he was super stoked. Again, obviously he got let go from WWE / NXT, and then the stupid shit with AEW. They didn't hire him because of like they found, I guess, old tweets that
Oh,
they
they're still
found.
with that. They're still with that crap. Lord.
So that's why he didn't get signed with AEW. But again, like they're not hate tweets or anything like that. But you know how it can be sometimes. So Stallion Rogers really has been like, I guess the person helping us getting these big names. Like we got Ace Steel to do the seminar because of Stallion Rogers. Marty Scurll came because of Stallion Rogers. It's just like, Stallion Rogers gives them like not the green light, just like the good old stamp of approval. Like, now these guys are cool down in El Paso. They'll treat you right. So yeah, so that's where we're at.
I was gonna ask a question with this. This is like, I'm always been curious about like I mean, obviously you have to pay these guys, but like one thing I've noticed, and it's not a knock at Lucha City, because every time goddamn Daniel brings somebody in from CMLL, the dude bumps it up. He bumps up the prices, man. And that's what a businessman. And one thing about you is that I've noticed that you brought in Stallion Rogers, you brought in some pretty big names, big names in the indie scene, and your prices have stayed level. What I mean? Which is cool. Which I like to dig that. You know what I mean? But like, how come Daniel does it, but you don't do it, man? Like, what's the difference, man?
I can't speak for Daniel, but I know he's a money man, believe me.
Yeah.
But I think what helps us, again, I think there has been times where we have like raised the price, and it has to be like, I don't know, like because we have to, you know what I mean? But because I hate raising prices. I think of like if I was to go to a wrestling show, because honestly, like I don't want to like knock on our own product, but like I'm like $20 for a front row ticket. Like, even I'm like, ouch. But no, it's because like when we bring in the big names, we normally do a seminar.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So the way the seminar works is most of the time is we go half on half on the seminar. So that helps us pay their booking rate, right?
Nice.
So that doesn't make us, fucking try to raise the prices like that.
Yeah, got you, man. Got you. Nah, man, like Artie was right, man. Like some of the guys you guys bring in, man, they're just so damn entertaining, man. And it's like, and hopefully one of these days they'll be bigger in the indie scene or even bigger just in wrestling in general. Guys like, Ryan Riven, that guy, the first time he came out, man, that dude is super cool. I know he's a heel, but like we're heel fans. So that it's funny to see their faces like when we're cheering for them and they're like, oh shit, like I'm actually getting cheered, not getting flipped off or being told F you or something, it's kind of cool. You brought in Justin Taylor, he's a cool ass dude. As a matter of fact, he works with my girl, like in he works for wherever they work at. And she told me one time she was on Teams and she goes, what the hell, Justin? And he uses his real name. And then she goes, oh my God, that's the wrestler. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Little things like that. And just people from Arizona you guys have brought, man. And it's like Art says, man, it's really cool seeing fresh faces once in a while. But it's like nothing but like our boys, man. These kids, like I said, man, I'm call me a Mark or whatever you want. I've said this since the beginning we started this podcast, is that I love seeing these kids grow, man. And it's like seeing them, some are brand spanking new, some are straight out of the academy. And from where they were just a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, to where they're at now, it's amazing, man. Some of these guys, that the talent they have, it's impressive.
Yeah, like Albert likes to post photos or videos that he took like fucking 5 years ago, right? Because he's fucking lazy. Now playing Albert, but like he's been sharing a lot of old stuff from I think like 2 years ago.
Yes.
You see Henry and you're like, damn, chunky
Dude,
Henry.
I found I was going through my pictures the other day in my iCloud and I saw a picture of Aiden Cole and when Henry was a crooked ref and he had that styrofoam thing for a fucking neck brace. Dude, Henry was a chunkers, man. I was like, wow, Henry was a chunky kid, man. And Ramon too, man. There's a pictures with him and it's like, wow.
Come on, Ramon's still chunky.
But no, but he was worse, bro. He was worse back then.
Yeah, he was. I'm fucking around. I love Ramon.
Yeah, man, he's awesome, man. But yeah, man, it's just so cool seeing these guys come up, man, and me and the professors talk about that.
The Battery, JP and Phil, I keep up with them. We talk here and there about wrestling, and they still ask, like, how's the talent? How's everything going? And I was like, man, that academy's just throwing out stars, man. And they really didn't want to leave. They had to because of work or whatnot. But they loved working with you guys. They loved the scene. They loved the crowd, and just to know that they're still thinking about it. You know what I mean? That's awesome, man. Just
Yeah, those two guys were fucking awesome. And you
Yeah.
see that's a perfect example just to go back what we were talking about like Eagles and everything. JP and what's his partner's name? I always forget his name and I feel bad. Phil, yeah, there you go, him. I had more I had more of a relationship with fucking JP.
Yeah.
But they were wrestling with the Lucha League like on a constant when they were here. Like they were getting booked like pretty much every show. And they were here every Monday and Tuesday training with us. You know what I mean? And like there was no ill will. It's like do your thing. You know what I mean? Like, and then and JP would tell me like it's because like they talk a lot of shit about you out there, and I'm like, dude, they're gonna continue talking shit. You know what I mean? But you know, as long as you're doing you and just have fun, man. So that's what I'm saying. Like with the egos, like that's like I don't know how to explain it, man. But like it pisses me off because I'm like I'm here. Like I don't really say anything. I really don't. I just keep my mouth shut. Blah blah blah. And then they hit with the personal shots, you know, and because I hear it from the guys like, hey, you know what Lobo said about you, and I'm just like, it is what it is, man.
Yeah, man, and it's like that with everything, bro. It's like it's just it could in the podcast world, in the wrestling world, in the business world, like somebody's always gonna hate, man, and that's one thing I don't understand. And you know, yeah, me and Art, we bust balls, you know, about certain things, about like you know certain people, whatever. We're just busting balls, though, man. You know what I mean? But when they start talking shit, man, it's like I don't appreciate that, man, because like especially like when I've heard shit about you, you know, and I mean, bro, you're to me, dude, I got nothing but love for you, my brother. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm not blowing smoke up your ass either, dude. You know, you've always been good to us, man. And that's why I'm like, why stick around, bro? You know, if you're that miserable or if you don't like the way this dude's acting or whatever, then why stick around, bro? And then they'll talk shit and then they smile in your face, bro. That's what pisses me off even more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, and I appreciate the kind words, man. But oh yeah, like and again, I love you guys too. But it's just like, and then again, I'm pretty sure you're talking about like a certain individual that records for Lucha City and not with us anymore. Fuck that guy. Like right there, I'm busting balls because like all the guys are like really tight with them. They're fucking homies. They're, you know, like which is cool. But then I always tell the guys, nah, fuck that Roman numeral bitch.
Oh man, but it just sucks, bro, because like again, man, it's like it's always over some stupid shit. That's what gets to me, man. It's like just go in there, do your job, man, have a good time. It's just like you said, brother, it's about fun, bro. You know, and some of these guys it goes back to what you said, wind up getting egos, and they think they're better than what they really are, and they want to run the show, and it's their way. It's ridiculous, man.
Brian Kendrick said one of the coolest quotes ever. He said, "Only wrestlers think it's real."
There you go. There you go. It's a good one. That's a good one.
That's from Brian Kendrick. You know what I mean? He was like, "Only wrestlers think it's real, bro. Like it's not that deep."
Jesus, man. Who's been the coolest like wrestlers that you know that you've brought in, like a big name that's been like you're like, man, this guy's like super badass, man.
I have this talk all the time with the guys, with everybody. Is like I'm dreading the day that we get a fucking douche because to this point we haven't. Everybody's been cool in their own way. Like Brian Kendrick was dope. Like Brian Kendrick like partied with us.
Wow.
And then we took him to like this hot dog stand over there on the east side of town. And like again, everybody's been cool. Stallion's super cool with the guys. Like no one do like I would say everyone's equally like badass when it comes to
badass.
Everything. Yeah,
that's cool, man. Yeah, because I remember like Stallion Rogers when he was at Pebble Hills this last time. Dude, approachable guy, man. And it's like that's super cool, man. You know, like shoot, Ace Steel was cool too, man. You know, like I took my friend Sarah and her husband Jesse, he's cool too, man. And like he goes, oh man, that's Ace Steel. That guy's very knowledgeable in wrestling. I was like, wow, man, you know about that dude? Cool. And he goes, you think I should ask him for a picture? I'm like, fuck, I don't know, dude. You know, it's up to you, bro. And yeah, dude was real cool, man. Good Brothers were badass, bro. God, that was like my dream right there. Bullet Club shit, man. And nicest dudes, man. I mean, they were super cool, man. So that's awesome, man. I'm glad to hear stuff like that, man. Because like I know I've seen some YouTube channels, man, where they talk about some wrestlers and they're like, yeah, that guy was a dick, you know, or like he ripped us off or something like that, man.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Luckily, we haven't gone through that, and I don't plan to meet a douche yet. But no, yeah, everybody's been cool. But yeah, like for instance, like Ace Steel, like he has a face where you're like, man, this guy's gonna fucking stab me. But no, one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet.
Oh, it's awesome, man. That's awesome. So, hey, what else? Are anything else, man?
No, yeah, man. I was also wondering about Matt Riddle, because he has that online thing where he's like really hard to work with and he doesn't show up to gigs. So it's good to hear from you saying that, he was cool and everything.
Oh yeah, that's the one I was really worried about was Matt Riddle because
I,
he was. It took forever to confirm that because it was like he takes forever to reply. Again, that's through Stallion as well. Stallion was the because they're homies.
Yeah.
He was coming to go wrestle here in Juarez, so I said, hey, do you think you want to do a seminar just to get extra few bucks? And then yeah, he said yes. So I was really worried. I picked him up from the airport and I was like, hey, yo, Riddle, like, want to stop anywhere to eat or anything? He's like, nah, bro, like I'm good. Like, can we just go to the venue to so I can get ready for the seminar because he had fucked up his ankle the night before, so he just wanted make sure everything was good to go before the seminar. But no, dude, like sweetest guy too. Like he was all the stories you hear online. I'm like, what the fuck? Like this is not the same guy. So I don't know if he like amps it up for like for a character. You know what I mean? But no, like he was really professional, which was kind of surprising.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. So who's your dream guy you'd want to bring in, or girl, man, that you'd want to bring in like in a seminar or like just to wrestle for PWL?
I haven't thought about that. Let me see. I don't know. Like that's actually a good question because there's like a lot of badasses out there right now. I don't know. Let me see. It's because like my top people, like my favorite wrestlers of all time, is like a Randy Orton. Like
okay,
let's be real.
Yeah.
And then my second favorite is Scott Hall, and
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Yes, exactly.
Yes,
but anybody that's willing to come out here to El Paso and share their knowledge and share their experiences with the guys, like that's the dream people for me. I mean,
got you. And how do the guys act, man? When like big names like that come in for a seminar, like what's their demeanor, man? How do they act?
Nervous. They're nervous AF. They they're trying to be like on their best behavior. But as a seminar or hanging out with them time goes on, like they get more comfortable because again, at the end of the day, they're just normal people at the end of the day. I mean, just
exactly.
Like, so by the end of the night, they're chit chatting and everything around the ring, just and laughing and whatnot. But no, the guys get really nervous just because they want to represent badass like they just want to look good. You know what I mean? Get an opportunity.
Gotcha. Arthur Wine, comments.
I'm just wondering when are we going to see you in the ring as a ref again, bro?
Wow.
My favorite ref.
Thank you. Honestly, I was supposed to ref at this last heat wave. Oh, I was supposed to ref Big Bang and heat wave, but I'm like, no, like there's too much. Like I'm sorry, like I can't ref.
Yeah,
so
the only thing I have under my belt is I refereed one match like in the year 2000.
Oh my God!
I'll tell you one thing, it was one of the hardest things I ever did, man. Just to make sure everybody hears what they need to hear and communicate and not get in the way. And it was at the time of my life, man. So props to you.
Nice.
Thank you, man. Again, and with the refing, I have fun with it too. I mean, that's nice. What it is. So like with these new refs that we have, I'm like, just chill. Like it's not that deep. I tell them you're gonna mess up. You're going to like that's like there's no way around it. You're gonna mess up. It is what it is, man. Just keep going.
Exactly. Hey, what happened to that little black kid, man? The referee, man. He had like the cool Michael Jackson shoes, I think, for like a Halloween or something. Man. Like that guy. Whistle, right? Whistle, something like that.
Why do you got to bring up Petite? Like I'm still sad about that. Life, bro. His life was lifing really hard.
It sucks, man.
He had to step away. I want to say he moved back to Florida because he's originally from Florida.
Okay. Yeah.
But no, yes, I was like, man, this is gonna be the best referee of all time. Like he was gonna be the ref, and life had to life. So yeah, that kind of sucks.
Wow. All right, man. Wow, that's crazy, man. Professor, anything else?
No, man. I think we hit the good points. Definitely thank you for letting us know how Zen went into Legacy. Again, I think it's way better. I think you guys got rid of what you needed to get rid of. Props, man. I can't wait to see what 2026 has.
It is crazy. Like I think we start off pretty hot, like and that's with the Lucha City / Legado Promotions too, man. Like watch this. Tomorrow they're bringing Volador Jr. Like damn, like
yeah,
like I'm a huge fan of Volador Jr. So I'm just like I'm gonna be starstruck. Obviously, got to keep it cool backstage, but but young Caesar's gonna be like, damn. Like I remember he was wrestling Sombra. You know what I mean? Like it's so there's Go ahead.
It's gonna be a good show. Yeah, for sure.
I think so too. And it's the return of the Hate Bros. So I'm excited about that. You know what I mean?
That's gonna be awesome, man. That's awesome.
He actually Vaquero's training right now as we speak. He's
Nice.
he's in the ring hitting it hard.
That's cool, man. That's so cool. But
No,
hey,
and I'll
man.
make sure to tell Zach not to show up, bro.
Get his ass out.
Oh, do you? I don't care. I'm gonna say his fucking wrestling LTZ. Like do you like chat with him or what?
I mean, once in a while he'll post something, and I'll be like, "Hey, who you wrestling?" And half the time I have no idea who he's wrestling. So, I mean, I haven't seen one of his shows in years, man.
And the shitty part with the LTZ is the way he went out was because he was already a liability. He was fucking up, and there was one that like really like broke the how do you say that broke the camel's
Straw that
back?
broke the camel's back. Yeah.
There you go. He got a shoe and he fucking chucked it to the crowd at our old place.
Oh wow!
And like it hit the wall, but like if somebody was sitting there, they would have like had a shoe right in their fucking face. So I was like, that pissed me off. So I said, "Yo, Landon, like we need to have a talk." And then he's like, "Yeah, whatever, cool." So that later on that week we had to talk, and I was like, "Bro, I think you need to like take a break, whether it be like a month, 3 weeks. I think you just need a break, bro. Just collect yourself again, because you're not the same LTZ that when you started with us." And he took that, like he got so offensive. He's like, "I think I deserve a little more respect than that, blah blah blah." And then so we basically said, "Okay, Landon, like you go your way, we'll go our way." And that was the last that we heard with Landon, because Landon's not. I can say he's never gotten booked after that.
Wow.
Yeah, I did the April Fool's joke that he was returning. But
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
I got a message from a random person when I posted that, and they're like, "This is LTZ's lawyer, and you need to take that down."
Oh, come on. Get out of here,
That dude
man.
ain't got no lawyer.
Yeah, I know. I was like,
Damn.
"What?" I was like, "Yes, please take me to court." I don't care.
Wow, is that important, man? Jesus Christ.
Yes,
Come on,
LTZ has a lawyer.
Wow, that's great. I'm gonna make Art. You're gonna be the new lawyer now, bro. You're gonna be the podcast lawyer, Arthur Wine, professor and lawyer. Nice, bro.
No, but,
Thanks.
But again, like LTZ, again, no ill will towards him. Again, he's doing his own thing. Like, he's getting booked on like every other show, besides here. So I props to him.
Shoot. So is PWL and Lucha City like pretty much one of the only organizations that does weekly shows or bi-weekly shows? I'm sorry.
Yeah, like it's totally us, because I think every other promotion runs maybe once a month.
Wow.
We're proud to say we're the only promotion to have like our own arena. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that's true.
You go to Juarez, if there's like 5-6 different arenas. Here El Paso, there's only one, which is the Motorplex.
Wow. And nobody else, no other organizations ever tried to like ask you guys, "Hey man, can we have an event here," or anything like that?
We've had a few, and we got to tell them like respectfully, no, it doesn't make sense for us to let somebody else come in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If it's a benefit show, by all means, like we're all for the cause. You know what I mean? But other than that, like no.
Got you.
Yeah,
Nice,
the Motorplex is special, man. It really beats the VFW or any little bar scene. So
it's
big time. It has to be there on Fridays, man.
Yeah, it's an ice box in the winter and a sauna in the summer, bro. I love it, man.
That's how. There you go. That's how you know the real fans when they show up, when it's fucking like it's super hot in there. Like if you think it's hot out there, like you should be in the control room during the summer. Like,
I've been. We went in one time, dude. That's all it took for me to do. And we were rapping with people like, "Can you hurry it up, Ceez? Can you hurry it up? Tell us what we need to do, bro."
And then during the show in the control room, there's at least like 10 motherfuckers in that place.
Exactly, man. Yeah. More body heat in there, man. That's ridiculous. And it's not like they're like skinny dudes, bro.
Nope. some of them smelly AF.
like heavy duties in there, man. Smelly heavy duties, man. That's nonsense, man.
Yeah, Odyssey is one of them.
Yeah, that's terrible. Odyssey, take a shower.
That's my boy.
I tell your boy to take a shower, man. Come on, man. Tell him to get it together, man. That's awesome, man.
Like when he has the colored hair, that's not because he bleached or anything. That's because the motherfucker don't shower.
There you go, man. Who's worse, him or Chuco Bum?
Chuku will always take the cake.
Oh, nice, man. Wonderful.
One of the worst finishers in wrestling. Let me tell you, Chuko Bum with the ass punch. Oh man.
Oh,
It's gonna
man.
be good to see him when he returns for fucking Love Hurts on
Yeah,
February.
he's,
So
he's
that's
a
gonna be
cool
pretty
ass
cool.
dude, man. He is so cool, man. That guy, man. Every time he comes in, I
Chuko
always feel
Bum
like I love.
out in the stands with me, drinking beers, man, with Marcos, and just having a blast out there.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yep,
Many
that's
years
how
ago.
it'd be.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I
Shoot.
have a question for you two.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
What would you guys do? Not necessarily different. What would you guys do? Yeah, what would you guys do different with PWL? Like, what would you say? Like, I know you guys sit down and you not necessarily critique it, but I do the same thing when I'm somewhere else. Like, I would do this, I would do that. Like, what would you guys do if you guys were in control of Legacy?
Go for it, Professor. Your thoughts, because you're always good at this.
I think what me and Dan have really the only thing we've really said is establish more of a heel character. You guys throw out baby faces left and right, and they're great baby faces, don't get me wrong. But then you Henry's a good heel. I think Henry's your top heel right now. But I think you guys have a ton of baby faces and a few heels. So I think work a little bit on your heel section. And that's really my only not even a gripe, man, just what I see. You know what I mean? Like you got Marty Snow, and I think he was a great heel with the Bastards and when he was just the lone bastard. And right now you guys he's kind of like I don't know who has his creative control if he has any say. But I would love to see him more as a badass.
Yeah, like I know Marty's changed it up a little, like for
Yeah.
which with the critique, I love it. I honestly thought it was like the other way around. We had too many heels. I think I heard that the other day, like, hey, we have too many heels, and I'm like, really? Like, but no, Marty's all that Marty's doing right now, like since he returned with the whole getting fired from PWL,
Yeah.
everything since then, that's all Marty. That's
Okay.
100%.
Got you. Me personally, I mean, you guys already answered one of the questions. That's like, which I'm kind of glad you guys are doing, which is really cool. It adds more like to a like WWE feel where you guys are cutting promos now in between the matches. I think that's really cool. I thought that was really badass. We noticed that the last time. We're like, oh, that's awesome, man. Like they're talking more and we're getting to know these kids as characters a little more. A little more background on that. I think that's really cool. And what's the other one? I had one more, man. I think that's the only one. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. I think it would be kind of cool. I know you guys used to do them before, but it's like it was mostly, I guess, the kids were like their little side, like little project, like when Gmo and Savannah were doing their whole little investigation kind of thing, like trying to find out who hit Ramon with a chair or something like that. I think that was really cool. I think it'd be kind of cool, like to do a couple more little backstage segments. I think would be badass.
Yeah, those segments were cool. That was all G1 Savannah as well. Like I had nothing to do with that. They would film it and then we would post it. And I enjoyed I enjoyed them. But as far as like the promos, like you said, this past Heat Wave, like I know I got mixed reviews on that. I purposely put segments just to help with the storytelling. It's because a lot of these guys do put a lot of work in as far as character. They're here doing our character class, or they're basically taking an acting class. So like Gaio, I think, is pretty solid on the mic. Obviously Henry's just
man.
Oh, he's amazing, man.
Dude, Randall the Scandal, bro. I love that guy. That's my favorite wrestler, man, right now, man. I love that dude.
Randall. Randall's 100% character for sure, as you see. You know what I mean?
It's
but
awesome,
like,
man. I tell the guys, like, he says he has a 48-inch python. I'm like, that. Yeah, he needs to go to the doctor for that shit. Man. That's dangerous, bro. And when Ramon did that dick punch to Dravok, man, I go, that was Randy, bro. He would have poked his eye out, man. He would have been in the hospital.
I've gotten like not talks, but people have told me like, yo, like the Randy thing, you're playing, you're playing a fine line with that. But so like if people ever want to cancel Randy, like I'll take full credit for that. Because
hell no, bro. That character is amazing, bro.
It's because when he with his promos, he doesn't tell anybody about his promos. We go to the room and I tell Randy, all right, what are you gonna say? And he tells me, boom, 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 boom. And then I go, okay, that's perfect. Or sometimes I go, can you just like, pick up the volume just a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, just and then he goes, "Yes, I got you, boss." And then he
It's
goes
to
out
another
there and
level.
yeah.
Get Randy, man.
The dude's a natural, man.
Yeah,
He is-
man, he's badass. He is badass.
No, yeah, I love Randall the Scandal.
Yeah.
Oh, quick question, man. I was gonna ask you this. Now that I got you here, man. What happened to Josh, man? The guy with glasses, man. The cameraman.
The cameraman.
Oh, he's still there recording.
No, like I do like the guy with the glasses, long hair, man. You guys, I showed him like, hey, man, thanks for being here so many years.
Oh, that Josh. It's because we
Yeah.
have like so many Joshes.
Yeah, you have another Josh. Yeah.
He moved out. I forgot where he moved. He moved somewhere else.
No way,
Yep.
man.
Yeah,
Oh,
his girlfriend got like a badass opportunity somewhere, so
really?
he had to dip.
Yeah,
No, yeah.
we're kind of angry, Josh, man, because at the Pebble Hill show, not this past one, the last year one, man, where Tita de Oro was there, and everybody rushed him, bro, and he got pissed, bro, because he was recording, and he wanted to keep going, and he's like, "What do I do? How do I move these people?" And then like, yeah, that's Angry Josh, bro. That's what he got his name after that, man.
It's because it was at Pebble Hills. Yeah, it was at
Yeah.
Pebble Hills, right? He couldn't do his pre-ritual before the show. You know what I mean? Like,
Got you.
to take out because we're at the high school, so he couldn't
Yeah.
take off the edge, so he was probably just all like,
Yeah, all antsy. Yeah, there you go. Makes
We could've taken
sense.
A drive, man. We could have taken a drive.
The PWL podcast 915 does not promote drug use, Arthur.
Hey, I'm in New Mexico, brother.
How dare you?
hell yeah.
Fine, then it's legal over there. You're good, bro. You're good. Oh,
But,
that's awesome, man.
No, yeah, and I miss Josh, man, because he would help me a lot before shows, like setting up and all that, and like that fucking sucks. Fucking Nate's a fucking lazy ass. Like,
Oh man, I still
like
have a
you
part-
guys make him flip you guys off, right? Like I
Yeah.
don't know what you guys tell him.
Yeah,
I always tell him like, bro, like why do you flipping them off? You do not look tough. You do not.
No.
You look like a third grader. Like, it's like, oh, like I can do the middle finger. You know what I mean? Like that's what he
Yeah.
looks like. I've already like told him so many times, like stop flipping. You do not look tough, bro.
Oh, my
You're not
God,
that
bro.
guy.
that's
Yeah, we
hilarious.
give it to Nate.
Yeah, we do, man. It's cool. It's
Yeah.
cool. Oh man,
That guy stresses like he's fucking 45 years old. Like he
Yeah.
has like a house, like he has a mortgage. He fucking has child support. Like bro, like you're 20. Like what?
Yeah.
Like calm down. Like live life, dude.
yeah.
live
What kind
life.
of problems do you have at that age, man? Come on, bro.
You
Exactly.
need to take a drive with me.
Yeah, he needs to, bro. Shoot. Oh man, that's awesome.
I didn't know you probably like that, Art.
Oh, yeah, a lot of people know, brother.
Yeah, I forgot what
Damn.
we were at the Borderplex there time, man, and somebody went in front of us, man, and ooh, they reeked, bro. And Art goes, "Wow, it smells like my bedroom."
So now when Monaco is missing, I'm gonna be like, "Where's Art?" 'Cause
Art's right there,
pretty-
bro.
That's
He's
pretty
there.
sure. Monaco,
Guilty, brother.
you know who parties hard too, like really hard, is fucking Juan. Like
Oh, yeah.
Shit, no way. Oh,
That-
what
that-
the-
Right?
that old man parties
Yes.
so hard. Like,
wow, that's crazy, dude.
Hey, I know about him, brother. Let me tell you.
Johnny.
dude, Marco's like, buzzing, and then he comes back and he's like sober AF, and I was like, oh, this fool with Juan. And I'm like,
Yeah.
God damn, dude, like,
Hey, there's
Ah.
a reason he talks for an hour, brother. Let me tell
Okay,
you.
Johnny. Yeah, and he tells the same fucking story every fucking week. Cuando chavo, mi papá me llevaba con el cobarde, el veras. And I was like, "Oh, okay, Johnny. And then the next week, same shit. Way like, oye, cuando chavo, mi papá me llevaba Juárez. I was like, oh, okay, I gotta go over here where my girl's calling me. I'll catch you later, bro.
like after the shows, like I'll wait 20 minutes and I'll go to the front because like everybody pretty much took off, and then there's Juan, smoking his cigarette, and then he always gives me shooters.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
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 Fucking maniac, man. Jesus, man.
he has the party goods.
He's a crazy dude, man.
He is, man.
He is, man.
I want to be like Juan when I grow up.
Oh no, please don't. No, Ceez, because I don't want you to say, "Cuando chavo, yo corría PWL."
Exactly what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Yeah, that's gonna be all of us, bro.
Yeah, right, man. Shit. Oh, man.
Also, there's one thing I forgot to tell you guys.
Yeah, man.
So I don't know when it's gonna happen, but I'm gonna get you two, and then I don't know about Juan, but I get like maybe 3 fans, right?
Okay.
And it's gonna be PWL Heatwave fan edition, and you
Okay.
guys are gonna book the whole show.
Oh shit, man! There you go,
We-
Art. There's your
All right.
dream, bro.
It is.
I'll give you the dates.
Nice.
So obviously ahead of time, so you guys can go ahead and book the show, and I'll tell you like, yeah, we can do this, we can do that, and then then it'll be your guys' show.
That'd be awesome,
Awesome.
man. That'd be great,
Awesome.
man.
So if there's a lot of shit matches, I'm gonna be like,
Yeah, you blame us.
It's
No,
your
You can
guys'
blame me for
fault.
that one. Too. Art's good at that shit. You can blame me for the shitty ones, bro.
No, man.
Uh,
I already have thoughts in my mind, brother. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Hell yeah, that sounds badass.
All right, man. That's awesome. Anything else, Professor?
Oh man, now I'm just hyped. You know what I mean? Now,
Hell yeah,
now
bro. First start
the
thinking now,
juice is
bro.
flowing. Yeah.
All right, man. All right. Ceez, you want to promote anything, man? Anything else coming up for PWL or anything like that, man?
No, dude, just like again, come every Friday, whether it's Delgado or us. We're here every Friday. Obviously, our January 30th is our dual show. I don't know what we're doing then. I have to talk with them, so we booked that together. But our next show is February 13th, which is Love Hurts. Shuko Bum returns to test out Carnage to see how hardcore Carnage is.
Yeah, he said our podcast sucks.
Carnage?
I heard him, bro. When he had little Ralph Valentin telling him, he goes, "Yeah, their podcast sucks." I'm like, I heard that. Damn Carnage.
Fucking
dare
cheap.
you.
Yeah. Chuko shoot me a message like, "Hey, is Carnage really like legit as far as hardcore?" I was like, "I don't know. Let's find out." He's like, "All right, bet."
No. Oh, I know. That's terrible, man.
So,
Hey, man, real quick question. What about the girls' match, man, for the no DQ? Are we gonna expect any kind of violence?
I don't know. That's all up to them. I'm pretty sure.
Man, I can't wait, man. Oh, it's awesome.
We'll see, man. Like, I know there's like genuinely hate between them, and how could they not? They're the first two, ladies coming out of the academies. So they're trying to be the best.
Yeah, of course, man. Of course, it's great. That's awesome. That's awesome, man. And the academy, man. How often do you guys hold classes, man?
We're gonna start our third. It's the classes is like a new thing because like before we just like anybody can join the academy, right?
Mhm.
But then we noticed people got lost in the shuffle because it's just like people are doing crazy shit in training. Yeah. So we said let's do classes so they can come up together. So that's why we've been getting some good numbers with our trainees.
Nice.
So the next one is March. The first week of March we start a new class.
Cool.
So we have that stage one, which is So it's AW on Wednesday, then it's our stage one on Thursday, then we got Heatwave on Friday, and then that Sunday we start our new class.
Nice, man. All right, man.
It's gonna be a busy week.
Awesome. Yeah, it sounds like fun. More stress for you. Sounds great.
I guess. I mean, it's what sucks is like I have to deal with a bunch of personalities, if that makes sense.
Gotcha. Yeah. Oh yeah, I know.
So like a joke that would make somebody laugh here necessarily won't make somebody laugh over here. So.
Gotcha. Yeah, I gotcha. I feel you, bro. Shit. All right, man. Well, hey, man. Ceez, thanks, bro. Again, man. It was super awesome having you on, man. I really appreciate you coming on, man, and talking about the history. Right. It's like I said, it's like I like learning the history of certain things, and pro wrestling legacy was one of them, man. It's really cool because I always hear Art talking about it, and I got me intrigued because like he tells me his version. I'm like, hearing your version is great, man. It's awesome. It's a lot of fun, man.
Were you at the first Battle of the Star Mountain? Art?
No, man. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's the one Johnny won?
Yeah.
No, I don't think I went to that one, bro. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Because that's when they were doing like the whole Camp Campos and all that stuff, right? Yeah.
Camp Campos. Yeah. Stupid BB's in it and everything. Beast Boy.
Stupid Beast Boy. Who is that guy?
I still remember Beast Boy busting his knee his first match, man.
Oh, against Aiden.
Yeah. And then everybody was mad at Aiden.
Like, dude, how do you get this? He fucking pops his knee out, whipping Aiden.
Oh my god!
How does that work? Like,
yeah, they were on the outside into the wall, and then everybody was pissed at Aiden, and I was like, "What did Aiden do?" Like, he didn't even.
Yeah, Aiden's getting thrown to the wall, and this guy gets hurt.
Yeah, CJ came out all pissed, and I was like, "Oh, come on, man!"
Oh my god, man.
That was good, Beast Boy. You know what? It was originally BB. You know that, right?
Was it really?
So he was part of that Camp Campos thing, and he was their lackey. He was BB for Bag Boy or Bitch Boy.
Oh,
he was always carrying the bags and everything for them, and then BB turned into Beast Boy, little Beast Boy.
Got you. Little beast boy, bro. That's awesome.
Yep.
All right. Hey, Arthur, any closing statements, man?
No, man, I'm just excited. You know, we won't let you down with the booking. I'm gonna talk to Dan tonight and see what we
All
can
right.
do. But
All right.
appreciate you being on, man. We love it when you're on. So anytime you want to hop on, just let us know.
Let us know,
Just
brother.
send the invite.
Yes, sir.
You got it, bro.
I love talking.
Yeah, nice. Hey, we appreciate you talking, man. Shoot.
Sir.
Any closing statements, Ceez? Anything you want to let off your chest, man? Anything you want to promote? Anything like that, man?
No, again, just support local wrestling.
Yes,
Whether it be anybody. But like again, whatever I said today is what coming from me. It's my opinion, my side of the story. Again, if anybody feels like that's not what really happened, again, I'm willing to sit down, talk, whatever. Shoot me a message and we can hash it out, because I know in a few days once this gets released, I'm gonna start hearing things like, oh, why did he say this or why did he say that?
Fuck him. That's what I say. Shit, right, Art? That's a jobber's delight. We don't give a fuck about your opinion. Shit, dude.
But I would love to go come on the show again and just talk about wrestling, because I grew up watching ECW. Like that's
nice, dude. I think that's one of the next ones we want to talk about. So
that's a lot of legacy stuff. I get inspired from old school ECW.
Yeah. Oh hell yeah. Oh yeah. We'll definitely bring you on for that one, man. For sure. But hey, man.
All right,
thanks a lot, Ceez, for coming on, man. We appreciate. Thank you, everybody who's gonna tune in. Hopefully, you got some knowledge, about the history of pro wrestling legacy. I find it very interesting. And like Ceez says, man, support local, man. Come out to the shows, man. Come out to the Delgado Legacy Borderplex and support Lucha City and especially Pro Wrestling Legacy, and check out Pro Wrestling Legacy on their Instagram. They also got a YouTube channel, and make sure you check out the PWL podcast 915 with the professor, myself, BC Dan, and thank you, Ceez. We appreciate it. We'll catch you guys later.